सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः। व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः। स्वसुख निवृत्तचेतास् तद्व्युदस्तान्यभावोऽपि अचितरुचिरलीला कृष्णसारस्तदीयम् व्यतनुत कृपया यस्तत्त्वदीपं पुराणम् तमखिलवृजनग्नं व्याससूनुं नतोऽस्मि। In the chapter 8 of Skanda 2, as we have seen, Parikshita has asked a series of questions to Shuka, and its answer is being given one by one in the chapter 9th of Skanda 2, wherein in answer to certain questions that were asked by Parikshita, Shuka narrates the original teaching of Srimad Bhagavatam by none other than Bhagavan Vishnu to Brahmaji in the context of Srishti, creating the Jagat. These four, basically four, but context is more. These four verses are like sutras, aphorisms of entire Bhagavata Shastra based on these four verses teaching. It is amplified by Vyasa Muni by furnishing it with the Leelas of Bhagavan as the means to develop bhakti up to the level of para bhakti, wherein Bhakta's mind is totally absorbed in Bhagavad Sarupa, and of course, this Bhagavad Sarupa is Saguna with gunas. Gunas of what? Maya Shakti. Sattva Guna, Rajoguna, Tamoguna. And their karya, the effect in terms of the entire cosmos, including our physical body, subtle body, of course, etc., plus our all sukha dukkhatmaka experiences. So it is in the realm of Srishti. Such a person need not be a jnani to begin with, but for practical purpose, He is as good as Jnani. He is as good as liberated person, Mukta. How? Because the built-in safety device of Bhagavan is involved. So Bhagavan will take care of these people. Because these are the people who are, as described by Krishna in the 12th chapter, Ananya Chetaha, whose mind is not anywhere else preoccupied with Bhagavan. And Bhagavan assures, Tesham aham samudharta vritya samsara sagara bhavami nachirat partha mai avisha chetasam. Their chetas is mai aveshita. Their mind is totally absorbed in me. I just like them with that word. I free them from the samsara saga. So Bhagavan is involved, and therefore that bhakta need not bother further. He may take to Shravana, etc., but need not. Now, while in these questions, last time we have seen that Parikshita did ask like this. See, I'm repeatedly telling, whether in Bhagavata Purana or in other Puranas or in Bhagavad Gita, the word used for Saguna Brahma, Nirguna Brahma, Parabrahma, Aparabrahma, Sarupa Brahma, Arupa Brahma means Nirguna Brahma and Saguna at the Ishvara level. These are used one for other. Why? Basically, both are one and the same thing. Mr. So and so, as the father of such and such children, not two different entities. One and the same entities with respect to two contexts. So, in Vyavahara, for practical purpose, we do not make such difference, including Shankaracharya, who is so thorough in establishing Advaya Brahma, but in Vyavahara, he doesn't distinguish because principle is one and the same. One role, playing some role, other without a role. That's why at places, for example, he is starting to write Bhagavad Gita Bhashya. There, in the beginning, as Mangalacharana, he has quoted some verse from some Purana, which describes Narayana as the ultimate cause. When he said Narayana, the ultimate cause means Narayana Tattva as the ultimate cause. And what is Narayana Tattva? Parabrahma Tattva. But if you want to philosophize it, no. What Shankaracharya meant was Narayana, Vaikuntha Adhipati, Vishnu, what? Sheshainadi, Shainavan. He is what? With Nama Rupa, he is the ultimate one. Means Saguna Brahma is the ultimate form. These some followers of Bhakti Sampradaya, Vaishnava Sampradaya are doing so. It's not there. Because why? Truly speaking, you cannot offer namaskara. You cannot offer pranama to Nirguna Brahma. Because to offer namaskara, the one to whom you are offering namaskara, the one who is offering to are required. In Nirguna Brahma, is not there. It's not possible. One has to resort to Saguna Brahma. See, in Mandukya Karika Bhashya, no doubt, Bhashyakara Shankaracharya has attempted to offer Namaskar to Nirguna Brahma round about the way. Not that he could do it, but he manipulated it in such a way there was some duality is involved. So, because he took resort to some shloka from some Purana to offer salutations to Narayana, Vishnu, Krishna, doesn't mean that he means, oh, that ultimate cause is Sarupa, what they call is personalized supreme Godhead, not imperson. Imperson means Arupa. It doesn't mean that. So that means you should know the definitions of certain words in the Shastras. You should know the practical way of communicating, because Parabrahma, Nirguna Brahma, defies description by any words, and it cannot be objectified by the mind. What are you going to do about it? And yet, we have to try to communicate in terms of words, and therefore certain terminologies are set to try our best to communicate that which cannot be communicated. So like this, there who Parikshit asked, see, Bhagavan, Parabrahma Tattva, or at Ishvara Tattva, Srishti level as Ishvara, Parameshwara, say, he is what? Atma Tantra. He is independent. He is not under the control of anyone whatsoever, whether Nirguna Brahma or Saguna Brahma as Ishvara. So, this Bhagavan, please tell me in what way, by using his Maya Shakti, his creative power, otherwise called by Krishna as Apara Prakriti. So, how does he sports in this Srishti? So that how does it sport? Another thing, Maya Shakti, creative power, is with respect to Srishti creation and not in Brahman. It is not part and parcel, means it is not essential part, or it is not essential feature of Brahman. But understand it. But the moment Srishti is going to create it, it comes in picture. Maya Shakti comes in picture in the realm of ignorance of the Jiva, from the standpoint of the Jiva with respect to the creation Srishti and Srishti Karta Parameshwara. So Jiva and also Parameshwara are in the realm of Maya Shakti. Go beyond that. There is neither Maya nor Srishti, and when there is no Srishti, there is no Srishti Karta. What is there is Brahman and Brahman alone, which is Chit and Chit alone, Chaitanya and Chaitanya. This is where certain followers of this Bhakti Marga have got a problem. They are not ready to accept this ultimate Swarupa, true nature of Parabrahma as Chit and Chit alone. They say that ultimate cause is with the form. It's a person. They call something what they call, you see, because their literature is available in English only. And they have not kept a single Sanskrit word there. personal supreme Godhead or something they call. Supreme God personality, something called. Means Bhagavan Ishwara. With first they have set it, and then they go on what? Twisting, turning, manipulating all words of the Shastras to justify that supreme Godhead of it as a person. We'll just brush it. Look after a few things afterwards, after we study this. So now he's a Swatantra, Atmatantra. So how does he play with this Maya? This, of course, keep it under one's control. So, and again, afterwards, he discards that Maya and is what? He is just indifferent with respect to the entire creation and is what? He is like a Sakshi, just like a witness. He is not interested in anything at all, just he is like a witness. How is it so? So that was the question for which now answers are being given. I said, actually, this Chatusshloki Bhagavata starts from verse 31. But until that, to give you the context, few verses, I have not given you in that list. I will just, without much bothering you with the Sanskrit, I will read it and just give the meaning of it so that you are very clear about the background or the context in which comes the teaching of Chatusshloki Bhagavata, which constitutes the sum and substance of entire Mahabhagavata Purana. There, Parikshit Shuka replies. He says, look, Rajan, O king, this is the fact. What is it? He says, Anubhavatmana parasya. Parasya means Paramatmana. Of Paramatma, who is the ultimate reality. Otherwise, Chit and Chit Shiva. Sakaro, Nayo Bhagavan. Any entity who has got a form is not Bhagavan. Chit Shiva is Bhagavan. We have seen that in the context of this thing. That is there, that teaching is there in the Yoga Vasishta, taught by Shiva to Vasishta. Now, I will tell you other time, the context of Yoga Vasishta. It comes under the Uttar Ramayana. This was written by Valmiki only, not Vyasa. Valmiki only at the behest of none other than Brahmaji. Valmiki was defeated. Ramayana is written, but as far as this is concerned, very high level of Vedanta is involved. Valmiki was not confident. Brahmaji sends a message through Bharadvaja. Tell your guru to write this. First he gives the message. Then he changes his mind. No, I will myself come. Because the task is so important. It has to be done. And with Bharadvaja, Brahmaji himself comes to Valmiki's ashram. See, Brahmaji coming to his ashrama, Valmiki gets so overwhelmed. Such a great one is coming to his ashrama. And he receives, etc. And where is Valmiki? In such a mood that he is so overjoyed that he has come here. Brahmaji tells him, look, write this. Don't worry, you are capable of that. Tells and goes. You know what Valmiki said? Bharadvaja, what did Brahmaji say? His mind was so much over that he was not able to understand that. He said, I told you to write this. Yoga is the teaching therein, contained therein. Okay, and that is what, when Rama was brought in the court in front of Vishwamitra, Vishwamitra asked, Rama, what is the matter? Why are you so indifferent? Your father is telling. You are not into anything at all. He says, and Vishwa says, Vasishtha, Dasharatha, this is not an ordinary state. The state of Shukamuni. That much Vairagya has got. Then, look here, again, one more proof. He requests Vasishtha. Vasishtha, you remember that? Brahmaji has taught both of us because they were at loggerheads. At that time, Brahmaji has taught us. Please teach to Rama. Vasishtha says, I can't disobey the command of such a great master, Vishwamitra. And teaches, that is Yoga Vasishtha. Means, I am telling you, this Sampradaya people, they hold Brahmaji as the champion of Saguna Brahma, as the ultimate one. And that teaching is Yoga Vasishtha, for which Vishwamitra is the proof. This teaching is imparted by who? Brahmaji to them both. And Vasishtha is imparting now to who? Bhagavan Rama, playing the role of this avatar. Therein, at the end of that, Rama goes in Samadhi. Chaitanya and Chaitanya, hello. I told this last time. Because of request of Vishwamitra and the mission that avatar is pending is brought back. Means ultimate reality, Chit and Chit alone. Not only that, this can be found in the teaching of none other than Rama to Lakshmana, called as Rama Gita. He gives that highest type of meditation, wherein with the Omkara, Rama has taught this. The Omkara, the entire Srishti is in its reverse order. See, from Brahma, Panchamahavata, etc., the Srishti came. Now from the grossest one, reverse order, merge it back in Chaitanya only. That is what who Rama teaches. And the other day I told you, similar type of meditation given by Narada. Chinmatram avasheshe. Withdraw your thing and final thing is what Chaitanya and Chaitanya repeated. So this is the ultimate reality. He remains, having withdrawn the Maya and Maya Karya Srishti, he remains what? The Swarupa. So that's what he said. Rajan, this Paramatma. What is his nature? Anubhava Atmana, Paramatmana. The Paramatma, whose nature is nothing but experience. Experience means Anubhava Swarupa. Self-experiencing principle of this Atman means independent. The question comes, this was asked by Parishad, how it has got connection with the body as well. It doesn't depend on anything as well. So look, body being inert needs sensation principle Chaitanya for to be aware of, to experience something. But this itself is experiencing self-experience principle. It doesn't anything. How get hooked to body? How does it get connected to the body? How does it take that body as I? This was the question by Parikshit. What says, Rajan, Anubhavatmana, Parasya Paramatmana, Artha Sambandha. Connection with the Artha means object. Object here is the sense of what? Drishya. Anything that is experienced as this, anything that is known as this, including the body. So it means identifying the body, taking the body as I, say Sambandha, says Atmamayam Rute, without the Maya, is what? Na ghateta, cannot take place. Unless the Maya comes in picture, which is characterized by ignorance also, this independent Paramatma, with Chit Swarupa only, with self-experience principle, not dependent on anything else whatsoever. There is no anything else as per from its standpoint. Our standpoint, innumerable things are there. So, how does it get connected to, identified with this? Say, it is not possible. Atma Mayam Rite. Rite means Vina. Simple Sanskrit word. Other than without Maya, how does it get? See, and for which an illustration given, Swapna Drashto Yava Anjasa. Just as a dreamer easily or quickly gets identified with the dream body, as if natural. Say, for which he said, this is Atmaya. And the question comes, what is Atmaya? Vishnu, Bhagavan Vishnu is going to teach Brahmaji in the subsequent forthcoming after coming verses. So, in answer to this question, so as I told you, Shuka narrates the Bhagavata in short form taught by Vishnu to Brahmaji in this chapter 9 of Skanda 2. He says, the second verse of this chapter 9. Atma Bahurupaya Maya. With the help of Atma. Another thing. When you say Atma, where will you go to find the meaning of Atma? We have to go to Upanishads. What is that itself? Where can you get it? Many places we can get it. By many connections also can get it. To begin with, Mandukya Upanishad. I am Atma Brahma. Then, so I am Atma Chatusshloki. There are 4 quarters, 4 facets. Then, 7th mantra says, Nanda Prajna, etc. That Atma is such an entity wherein none of the features experienced at individual level, at the totality level. As Vishwa, Veka, Vaishvamara, totality. Taijasa, dreamer, Hiranyagarbha, totality. Pradnya, sleeper, and Sarveshwara, totality. All these experienced features are not there at all in that Atma. And yet, in and through them, that Atma is there. And he called the Turiya, 4th one. I'm not going to deal, this can't be going into detail. It means that Chaitanya, which is common factor in all experiences at us, at Jiva level, in our waking state, dream state, and deep sleep state, all the experiences at the Hiranyagarbha, Virat, Ishvara, in all the same, these are not there. That one common factor is Chaitanya. That is Atma. And Sakshat got to be. Fine. And that I am Atma Brahma, that Brahma. So you got Chaitanya Atma and that Brahma. Vijnanam Anandam Brahma. That Vijnana stands for what? Chaitanya only. And that is Atma. Brahma and that Atma. Aitariya. Prajnanam Brahma. In all types of varied knowledges, that one knowledge principle, that is Prajnanam, Chaitanya, that's Brahma. So this shows Brahma is Chaitanya, Atma is Chaitanya, Atma is Brahma. No interpretation involved here. We have simply taken the direct meaning of these statements. Because, oh, adulteration, pushing through the personally motivated changes. This is what as it is, not other people think. This Chaitanya says, what happens to that? Bahurupaya Mayaya. So that is because of this Maya Shakti, which is Bahurupa, which takes many forms, which appears to take many forms. Say Bahurupa Iva Abha. Atma is one, homogeneous, all-pervasive, Chaitanya Chit Tattva, pure awareness principle, pure conscious principle. There is nothing else than that. And yet, because of this Maya Shakti, it appears as though manifold. And then what happens? Abadi. And this Atma, what does it do? Asyaha guneshu ramamana. This Atma, ramamana, sporting, staying, remaining, or more precisely, rejoicing, which includes suffering also. Ramana, rejoicing, includes suffering also. Staying in that means being identified there. So, what happened? Mama aham iti manyate. See, swatantra, independent. Because of this Maya Shakti, getting identified with that, he said, aham mama, this body is me. Whatever belongs to body is mine. The what? Manyate. Consider second verse of this chapter 9, Skanda 2. Third says, Yarhi Vava, when it comes out of it. Yarhi Vava. Yarhi means whenever. Vava means certainly. Whenever certainly this takes place. What takes place? Kalamayayoho parasmin swe mahimni rameta. This Atma who now identified with the body, considering it the body as I and mine, etc., is what? Entangled in this Maya manifoldness, enjoying suffering, samsara. Whenever it happens this way, it does this. What does it do? Say, Kalamayayoho parasmin swe mahimni. Let us take that swe mahimni. His own glory, his own grandeur, of Paramanda Swarupa, which is Kalamayayo Parasmin. Parasmin means which is beyond the realm of Kala, time, Jiva, that individual entity, mistaken entity, Prakriti, Maya, that which remains beyond the realm of the, which is Parabrahma, Rameta. If he revels in it, means knows and remains in that, then what happens? Then tada, at that time, Ubhayam, both, what is that? Ahankara, Mamakara, Aham Mama. Body, etc. I and belonging to it, that is Mama. So, Ubhayam, Tektva, having abandoned, Gata Sandeha, without any doubt whatsoever about one Swarupa as Satya Paramanda Swarupa Brahma. What does it do? Udaste becomes indifferent toward the embodiment, toward the Jagat, in which it was so much preoccupied now. So this is what is the beginning. One more question was there. In the 7th verse of, I'm taking those related to this, what is that? This Chatusshloki Bhagavatam. In 7th verse of earlier chapter, that is chapter 8, Parikshita has also asked this. See, the Jiva has got a body of having an anatomical structure, head, legs, etc., etc. And if Paramatma also has got this body, he is also a dead body, then how moksha is possible? Jiva having this body, etc., is a bandha. He is entire samsara. And you said that Paramatma also has got a body, Saguna Brahma. How can the moksha possible? So that is what. And why moksha possible? You are asking to have bhakti of Paramatma, who has got head, eyes, nose, hands, legs, etc., like the Jiva. And by taking to bhakti, devotion to such Paramatma, who has got bodies like the Jiva, how is it possible to gain moksha? That is what Shuka's doubt. That is, by bhakti to this Paramatma, who has also got bodies like let's say Vishnu. He may have 4 arms, okay. He may have chakra, shankha, gada, okay, that's fine. But basically, like similar body is there or not? And you have to have the bhakti. How is the moksha possible? I doubt it. It is doubt on the part of Parikshita. Says, for which answer will be coming. Look, this bhakti directed to Bhagavan, who may have the Saguna Brahma, have such body, etc. But he is not like the Jiva. Jiva is under the spell of Maya, whereas Maya is under the control of Paramatma wielding the body, whether it is Vishnu, or you call Shiva, or you call Brahmaji, or whoever, whatever name and form you say, this control. That makes the difference. And by this bhakti, wherein your mind gets totally preoccupied, the Bhagavan is withdrawn from its preoccupation in the Vishayas, sense objects giving sense pleasure, and thereby what happens? It gains what is called as Shuddhi, antakarana shuddhi, purity of the mind, in the sense the mind is no longer preoccupied in the Vishaya, sense, objects, sense pleasures. It is withdrawn from that pursuit. As a result, it becomes, when the peak of that withdrawal is reached, it becomes nirvikalpa, bheda rahita, which is the epitome of vairagya, with certain practice of withdraw the mind from its preoccupation, the vishayas. So that is what is called a Shuddha Antakarana. That Antakarana reveals to you what is Bhagavat Swarupa, free from gunas, nirguna. And it Shruti points out, my dear, this is your Swarupa. So therefore, bhakti leads to discover Swarupa. You say Atma Swarupa or Bhagavat Swarupa. Entity is one and the same, Chit and Chit alone. And that is how, what is that? That reveals the Swarupa. And this, on account of ignorance of this Swarupa, the Jiva, on account of this avidya, ignorance, gets identified with this Deha, which is called as Mithya, again here. Mithya is a technical term. It should be understood what it means. Because certain schools of thought, these people say, look, how can you say the Jagat is Mithya? And the problem is, this English translation. False. Yes, it is false only. What do you mean false? False doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. Doesn't mean that it is not available for experience. It is experienced, but really not there. Truly not there. Your dream is experienced, but there is truly that dream world is not there at all. You call mithya. If it were not experienced, mithya is not the word for that. The word has to be used as tucham, non-existent. So don't ask. It is experience, and you don't say it is mithya. Because it is experience, we are mithya, you are telling. If it are not experience, tucham, non-existent. It is experience and yet truly is not there. Like dream experience, you are suffering the dream. Truly is not there. But you have to get out of it. So also you also have to get out of it. You can't say it is not there, therefore you can't be complacent with that. So that being the case. So that is how. This is as far as what is concerned. Jiva's body is concerned. What about Bhagavan? Your doubt was there, no? Just as we have got a body, Bhagavan also has a body. In what way is different from us? Listen. This is the way Bhagavan is different from us. Our body means the bodies of jivas, because of ignorance, are products of karma phalas. You identify with your body, do karma, face the karma phalas, etc. They are products of karma phalas. And jiva is under the control, under the spell of maya or avidya. What about Parameshwara? No doubt, from our you and me standpoint, for appearance, Parameshwara, Bhagavan also appears to have a body appears to wield a body. Pani Padadima, the head, eyes, etc., like us only. Now, if you say Krishna, like any human form is there. Vishnu, like any human form, he appears to be there. Yes, but listen, that body is not the product of karma phalas. It is wielded by Ishvara on one's own will, not victimized by the karma phalas, by one's own will for certain mission, certain purpose. And even when that body of that, whether Krishna, Vishnu, Shiva, appears to you and me as like a having head and leg, what is it? Hands and legs, truly they don't have I-ness in that body. Their I is centered in what? Chit, and Chit alone. And therefore, the bodies of Krishna as avatar, Vishnu as a Vaikuntha Adipati, Shiva as I'm deliberately being Shiva because don't think only Vaikuntha Vishnu is the form that is what as a manifest as the Ishwar Tattva. Shiva also is there. It depends on which appeals to you and which you take to pass. But ultimate principle is one is there. There it is called, you know what is that? It is called Chidghana Leela Vigraha. We call the body of Krishna, Vishnu, Shiva as what? Chidghana. Chaitanya and Chaitanya alone, but it's like the body. Leela Vigraha. The Vigraha, the Murti, embodiment for Leela. In terms of mission that avatar has undertaken, sport that undertaken, it does appear like the body of any one of us. But from the standpoint of that avatar, from the standpoint of Vishnu, the standpoint of Shiva, they are rooted in what? Chinmaya Swarupa. That's why in one of the earlier classes, many times I have said, be very careful when Krishna or Vishnu or Shiva or even the Ganesha, Skanda, they say I. When they use the word first person singular I, whichever language you may use, aham, me, nanu, mu, whichever, that I first person singular is centered, you know where? In this Chinmaya Swarupa. Chaitanya and Chaitanya Paramatma Swarupa, Parabrahma Swarupa, and not a Parabrahma Nama Rupa of that Vishnu or Krishna or Shiva. See, this is where all blunders of these dualistic philosophies come. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna speaks of I many times. They are in the three senses. Three meanings are there. You have to see the context and determine which I Bhagavan you. First, common I is Vasudeva Sutta. son of Vasudeva, Devaki Putra, son of Devaki, Yashoda Nandana, the darling of Yashoda, Nanda Nandana, the darling of Nanda. Physical body, anatomical structure. This is common for Vyavahara. So he said, Mahabharata, Abhimanyu was killed like that. I didn't know. I was not there at all. Had I been there, I would not have allowed. Which he said, body. Devaki Putra. Then at times he used the word I as Avatara Tattva. Be very careful about this. Avatara Tattva means what? That Paramatma Tattva, Parabrahma Tattva, which is wielding this Krishna embodiment for a specific mission, Avatara. Avatara. Third one is the ultimate reality. I as Parabrahma Tattva. All pervasive Chit Tattva. Chit Shiva. See, in the Krishna Avatar, at one or two places, one I will tell you, which is famously known. Krishna has made a statement. If I am an Ajanma Brahmachari, this will happen. See, one thing is generally told like this. It seems on the other side of the Yamuna, one great sage has come. Very famous. Krishna told the queens, look, the great sage has come. Go, adore him, get blessings from him. And Krishna says, all of them, plates full of all eatables, etc., took and went. When they went to the bank of Yamuna, Yamuna is in the floods. How can they cross over? They came back. Krishna, Yamuna is in floods, we can't go. Oh, I said, okay. Go and tell Yamuna, if Krishna is Ajanma Brahmachari, give the way. All of know. Maybe Avatara, Krishna was playing the role of Grahastha. Vyavahara. Now, the queens only. These are the queens means here. Vyavahara. And he says, tell Yamuna, if Krishna is Ajanma Brahmachari, give the way. Krishna has said, they went and told. Krishna says so. Route. Yamuna gave the way. They went. They went to the sage. He is only skeleton. As if for years together he has not eaten. Offered it. And to the utter surprise, that sage ate all the food in all the plates. Prasad bhi nahi rakha. Nothing left as prasad, the plate also. But he blessed them profusely. He blessed them profusely. They are happy. Return. Again, Yamuna is the third. Abhi Musibat. Krishna is on the other side. What to do? They said, no, our refuge is this Mahatma only. They return. Mahatma, is what has happened. You are stuck up here. Yamuna is like, oh, is it so? Okay. Go and tell the Yamuna that if I have not eaten the food, give the way. Think of it. Go and tell the Yamuna If I have not eaten the food, give the way. You know, all plates are made empty. This Mahatma says like this, Yamuna gave the way. Now tell me, is Krishna a liar? Was that Mahatma a liar? Which eye it was? They were not identify the body. The body may be grahastha. Her eye is what? Their eye is where? The Paramatma Swarupa, Chidghana. Jnani, he was a Jnani, Mahatma was Jnani. Body had eaten. See, this can be a statement of a hypocrite also. No. In the case of Krishna and Mahatma, it is not hypocrisy. It means they have nothing to do with the body. They are always what? In the Swarupa. That is what the I, which is the true I, Parabrahma Swarupa. From that standpoint, from Vyavahara standpoint, though they appear to wield a body, we say what? Chidghana Leela Vigraha. It's only a embodiment of Chaitanya appearing as a body, not binding them because the mind always centered in Paramatma Swarupa only. So this is how this Ishvara's body, if a Saguna, or Avatara, or a Vishnu, Brahmaji, Shiva, is only one Chidmaya Vilagra. But they have a different role to play, and the Leela differs. So now with this, we come to the actual context now. Brahmaji is on the verge of Brahmaji, Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. The Brahma, Brahman, neuter. Brahma, masculine. One of the three murtis. He is on the verge of creating Srishti. So he has to get the knowledge how to get it. They tried. He was not able to get that knowledge, know-how as to how to create this. He tried his best, could not succeed. Didn't know what to do. Meanwhile, he heard a sound nearby only. Tapa. Tapa. Tapa means do tapas. Do tapas. Brahmaji looking here and there, because sound has come from very close quarters. Here, nobody is seen. But it was clear to him, some divine instruction is there that I should do tapas. And what is tapas here? Alochana, in terms of knowledge. So what he did was, he withdrew himself from everything else, withdrew the senses. So that is that, withdrew senses, and with a single pointed mind was absorbed in this tapas for 1,000 years. 1,000 Deva Varsha, not Manava Varsha. 1,000 is one Deva Varsha is our 360 human years. 1,000 into 360, that many human years. Tapas. Vishnu was very much pleased. He gave him Vaikuntha Darshana. He showed him Vaikuntha. Held his hand with very great cordiality, like at the friend, speaking to him very softly. And then the conversation starts. Vishnu asks, I'm very happy with your tapas. And it is me only who had told you tapa, tapa. You could not know who had it. It is me only, do tapas. That is what bhakti. He took according to the instruction given by Bhagavan. So therefore, I'm very happy. Ask for the boon. You see the conversation between them. Then starts the Chatusshloki Bhagavatam. We'll see further.
स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण महीं महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितः ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ